Donald Trump, President of the United States of America. Justin Trudeau, Canadian Prime Minister. Two very different politicians, it seems. However, in this documentary analyzing political speech, we will see that they may not be so different.
First of all, let's look at both men in the public sphere. Donald Trump is a businessman, real estate mogul, that has been in the eye of the public for well over 4 decades.
He has been a reality TV star in movies and in glamorous events such as the Miss Universe pageants. Before his bid for presidency, he was already well known as an extravagant man that flaunts his wealth and symbolizes the American dream, with all its vices and excesses. While many doubt the actual extent of Donald Trump's wealth, the fact remains that he is a very experienced media manipulator. On the other hand, Justin Trudeau is the son of former Prime Minister Pierre Elliott Trudeau, one of the most outspoken and controversial prime ministers of all time. As a member of parliament, Justin Trudeau was also the center of controversy many times and has been involved in extravagant events himself, such as the boxing match against Senator Patrick Brazeau.
According to Paul Elliott's scholarly article, The Art of Masculine Victimhood, which explains demagoguery, both Trump and Trudeau represent some of these traits. They both compensate their lack of political experience with a strong personality. They both present themselves as friends of the middle and lower classes. For both Trump and Trudeau, nostalgia was an important part of their political campaign strategies. As noted in the article, like father, like son, Justin Trudeau in the 2015 Canadian election by Harold Clark, Trudeau mania swept the country, much like it had in the 1970s when Pierre Elliott, his father, was elected. For Trump, the nostalgia was evident in his slogan, "Make America Great Again." His promises were to bring America back to prosperity, the prosperity it had known in the 1950s and 60s.
Both Trump and Trudeau are interested in re-establishing their country's respective traditional roles, especially on the world stage. Trump's America is described in an article by sociologist Arlie Hochschild as Protestant, secure, and locally capitalist. On the world stage, Trump would like to re-establish America as an economic, political, and military hegemon. For Trudeau, Canada's role is as a benevolent, peaceful, and cooperative nation. One difference that Justin Trudeau and Donald Trump have in their political speech is their physical appearance. Prime Minister Trudeau is often praised for his physical attributes, such as his nice hair and young looks and charming smile. He is often photographed doing a physical activity such as jogging. As such, the political speech of Justin Trudeau is mostly demonstrating his youth and vigor. On the other hand, Donald Trump has had to defend himself many times for his physical appearance. As noted in an article by Banu Gokariksel, Donald Trump during his campaign has had to defend his hair, inviting guests on stage to prove that it is not an inanimate object, or having to prove that his hands were not as small as some claimed. In the end, while this may sound blasphemous to many, Justin Trudeau and Donald Trump have much more in common than people think, at least when it comes to political speech. Both their campaigns were very concerned with change in the traditional establishment and offering something fresh for voters. They also had a nationalist angle in which they were trying to bring back the glory days of their respective countries. Finally, they exploited the sense of nostalgia in people as a tool of persuasion for the masses. In any case, whatever your political inclination, rest assured that things could be worse. While the Canadian and American political systems are flawed, and some may argue that they only offer the illusion of choice, we still live in fairly stable societies, at least in the grand scheme of things. And while Trudeau and Trump can be seen as two sides of the same coin,